Okay, boomers, the politicians are talking about making gas illegal by the year 2030, so let's take a look at the 2020 electric cars. Of course, at the auto show, the first place I went was the Tesla booth because I wanted to see their awesome new Cyber truck, and they didn't bring it. In fact, that is going to be a few years before it gets created, if it ever gets created at all. They still have a lot of great cars, between $35,000 and $124,000, but if you want a badass electric truck, these guys brought the Tesla truck killer. They don't care about aerodynamics, they just care about looking badass. This is the Bollinger. You have to reserve it. They're not making them yet officially. They've got a truck version and an SUV version. The price is $125,000. So you're also flexing your wallet when you're driving one of these things around once you get one. It's so expensive that if I saw you stuck when I was out four-wheeling, I would not pull you out of trouble because I'd be afraid of doing $50,000 worth of damage to your truck.
Oh, god damn. I ripped my bumper off. Oh.
But they are accepting deposits now. Very cool trucks. I hope they make those. And in the Ford department, Mustang has come up with four-wheel drive and two-wheel drive versions of the Mustang, starting at $43,895. These are not the same body as your Mustang, so it's a whole new car, but they kind of styled it to look like the Mustang. You can see the taillights are Mustangy, and the shape of it is Mustangy, and the grille is Mustangy, but it's a little taller, and it's a hatchback, and it's just a little bit more family friendly. It's a four-door, whereas like if you look at the regular Mustang in the background there, you can see the difference between the gas-powered Mustang and this all-new electric Mustang. So that's a serious all-new car from Ford that is electric and is a Tesla killer, they hope, over at Nissan. But for $29,990 to $42,550, you can get the Leaf. The Nissan Leaf Plus goes 226 miles on a charge, and it's cute and little. And that one, the Nissan Leaf Regular, goes 150 miles on a charge. They used a clever font to make it look like it goes 750 miles, but that is actually a 1. So that's $29,900, gets you 150 miles electric from the Nissan Leaf. Now, over in Germany, our friends at Volkswagen have come up with a Golf that actually doesn't pollute, and they're not cheating on the diesel emissions this time. This is $31,895 for a clean Golf. There's your torque and horsepower ratings, 214 foot-pounds of torque. That should get you around corners and up hills pretty good. And just your basic Volkswagen Golf with an electric motor in it. Nice little hatchback. Everything you love about the Golf is going to be the same except for the electric motor and probably less space because of the giant battery. And the heartbeat of America is electric now with the 2020 Bolt EV Premier. So the Chevrolet Bolt starts at $36,620. I'll take a look at incentives and give you a website you can go to see how much money you get back from the government for buying one of these cars at the end of this video, so you can see what the actual price would be after you get your tax money back from the hardworking Americans who are helping buy you a new car. This is a cute little hatchback, the Chevy Bolt, not to be confused with a Volt. 4 doors, hatchback, cute, little, efficient, and electric from Chevrolet. And the BMW i3 little hatchback is $44,450. It's all electric, and you get to have a little BMW street cred for under 50 grand if you want to be electric and still flex your privilege on the rest of the population. And if you want a BMW, but you want to spend $15,000 less and you don't want it to say BMW on it, how about the Mini? $29,900 is the starting price of this model. And it's the Mini body with an electric motor in it. Cute, fun, hopefully reliable. You can see the wheels on it are different than the standard Mini, so that's how you can easily identify that somebody's driving an electric Mini. There's your spec sheet. So if you want a cute little electric car for under 30 grand, this is a pretty good contender. And if you want a fancy German car that fits your whole family and is electric, Mercedes has this one for $67,900. It's their basic looking station wagon with the Mercedes emblem on it, with all of the luxurious things you've come to expect from Mercedes. So that's another option if you're looking for German and you want electric. But if your style is Gangnam Style and you want a Korean car that'll do all the things the Mercedes will do, check out this Kia Niro. $38,500 is the price. It's a 4-door little hatchback station wagon-y thing, and it's got all the goodies. Here are the specs on it. That's a lot of torque for such a small car, so it should be a lot of fun to drive. Good range. And the Kia Soul, the hamster mobile, is back in electric form. So if you're cool and hip and you want something that's got a little more style than the one we just looked at, there you go. Hamster style. Hamster style. So that's the Kia Soul Electric. Still 4 doors, hatchback, a little bit smaller than the Niro, but just as much fun. And the starting price on this car is $33,950. And here's an electric Audi that looks like every other Audi ever made. $74,800 will get you into the Audi Etron. Somebody in the marketing department at Audi is stuck in the 1980s and thinks you have to put the word Tron into something to make it sound futuristic and cool and electric. Nice car, little station wagon 4-door. Here's the specs on it. And of course, you can crank the price up by adding leather and fancy pants, other accessories to it. And if something English is your cup of tea, the Jaguar I-Pace starts at $69,850. It's electric, it's a hatchback, it's long, it's lean, it's mean, and it's not cheap. Meanwhile, back in Korea, they've come up with the Hyundai Kona electric version, cute little hatchback. Costs $36,950, has 4 doors, and let's take a look at the stats here. So you can go 250 miles on one charge with this car, so it has good range and it's a cute little car, hopefully reliable. And they've come up with a fully electric version of the Ioniq, which they also offer as a hybrid. So if you want a sedan for $30,315, you can get an electrified Ioniq with the rebates. This is one of the cheaper cars you can get that's electric in 2020, and it's got enough space for a lot of people, and it looks like just a good, regular, practical, everyday driving electric car. So at this point, you're saying, where are Honda and Toyota in all of this? Well, Honda's electric car only goes 89 miles on a charge, so I'm not even going to show it to you. Now, at Toyota, they have a lot of hybrids, and they have this Mirai hydrogen-powered car, which they told me you could consider a hybrid because it burns hydrogen, puts out water vapor, and is totally clean, and the motor doesn't power the wheels. It powers an electric motor, so it's got a internal combustion motor that runs a generator that creates electricity that powers the car, and thus it has 0 emissions. So if you buy all that and you have an easy way to get hydrogen, then this is the car for you. $58,500 is the starting price, so it's a lot more expensive than your standard electric cars from some of the other guys. If you got a ton of money to spend and you want everybody looking at you, and you've got $185,000 you want to spend on a car, Porsche has come out with this electric 4-door car. Looks like a Porsche, but longer, probably super fast. And there's all the specs on it. You don't have to ask about the price. If you're even considering one of these, you got money. So that's the new Porsche electric car. So they're even getting into the electric game and trying to do it in a big way and be a high-end Tesla killer. And Fisker was at the show with their super exotic fancy pants cars. Turns out they don't make these anymore, and they're going to create a new electric car, kind of a SUV station wagon thing, for $37,499. So they've ditched making unobtainable fancy supercars, and they're going to bring out a family truckster here in the next year or so. You can reserve them at Fisker.com if you want to get one. But what's the real price of an electric car after rebates? Well, here's a chart you can look at. Hopefully I'm shooting in 4K and you can freeze it and look at these. Or there's a website at the end of the video here where you can go to look at just exactly how much taxpayer money you can get if you want to buy one of these cars. The incentives are based on how much the car costs, how efficient it is, and then how much money you make. So if you're poor, they'll give you more money than if you've got a bunch of money already. So hopefully that helps. So electric motorcycles are on here too. You can get $900 back on an electric bike. Go to this website if you want to see exactly how much you can get for each vehicle before you buy one. Thanks for watching.